Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Destiny 2. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and salutations. Today, it's time to get some water. Let's get to it. The Blind Well is the new Court of Oryx, Archon Forge, escalation protocol, whatever you want to call it. And there are very specific rewards that you can only get from there, or apparently only from there. And yes, I'm aware that there is a glitch with the Blind Well, but I'm not talking about that. I'm here to talk about the Blind Well as it should be done, as it is intended to be done, not as you can make it to be done. And I'm going to talk about the Tier 1. We'll talk about Tier 2, Tier 3, and the unstable one at a later date. So when you go up into the Blind Well, there may already be an event going on. It is an instanced area. So I do like that. I do like that it is its own area, unlike the escalation protocol of the warmind, where it interrupts public events and people that aren't really interested in doing escalation protocol get dragged into it because they just happen to be in that area. This is its own area. So people that come there are interested in doing that. So everyone that shows up should be willing and able to help. Alright, so there are 3 different nodes for Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. And when you start the Tier 1, a bubble will form around the main area in the middle. Once you clear that, you'll go to another area, and each step of the way you have to absorb the light by killing bad guys. Now, as you go along, you'll notice that there is one guy who has a shield that is immune. You cannot damage him at all. So what you need to do is you need to find another guy that is glowing but without a shield. When you kill him, he drops kind of a purplish orb. When you pick it up, you'll see that you have a buff on the left-hand side that says Harmony, and you'll have 15 seconds. What that Harmony does is it gives you a buff to damage the shield guy that is immune. So pick it up, start damaging the guy with the shield. Once his shield is down, anyone can damage him. Now remember, you can only stay outside the shield for so long before you start taking damage over time. You have that Touch of Sky buff while you're in the shield. Once you leave the shield, there'll be a countdown. And once that runs out, then you'll start to get damaged, and you will eventually die if you stay outside of the shield. Now, when you're able to, do make sure that you make orbs for other players in the instance, because the more orbs there are, the more supers there'll be, and the easier overall it will become. Now once you get to the main boss, now that may change from week to week, or level 1 may always be the same. What you'll want to do is he has that invulnerable shield as well, so there will be a glowing enemy on the periphery somewhere that needs to be destroyed, and he'll drop a Harmony orb. You pick up that Harmony orb, and it will not only make you able to damage his shield, but it should recharge your super all the way or most of the way, so it'll be easier to damage his shield. So super, damage his shield as much as you can. If 2 or 3 people get that buff, then you should be able to take his shield down. Once the shield is down, then everyone can damage the boss. And as long as someone is damaging him, that shield's not going to come back. If the shield does come back, then you'll need to do the same thing over again. You'll need to drop his shield by grabbing a Harmony orb. And then once he's down, then you're done. Simple enough. Well, I hope you liked this video. Make sure to ring the bell before you leave to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.